Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World channel. As early as 4 in the morning, I'm already perspiring and I just came from the farm and I was able to feed all the animals. And even the goats that are actually very hungry. Good morning! Woo! Breakfast is ready! I usually feed them early in the morning because I go to work at 7 o'clock. And today's video, we will make an update about the catfish. Well, as you know, we are breeding this catfish naturally. And for those of you who are interested on how to breed and how to culture catfish, how to grow them, do not skip this video because I'm gonna be revealing a very important tip. And a little later, as we go along with this video, I would like to reveal that very important tip that I have mentioned to you. For the meantime, just allow me to give you a background of what we have here. This is the tank where we raised some bigger catfish. In my previous video, I said that we have to do the sizing. This will help us maintain or prevent the cannibalism. Because if we will put together the small and the big, this big one will certainly eat the smaller one. We will now look into the development of the catfish that are just raised in a very small pond. And our intention here actually now is to transfer the bigger ones. Of course, this is the process of sizing. We will catch all the bigger ones and we will transfer that to the circular tank. And I can see that their growth are just so amazing. And as you can see also, this tank has no floor drain. I would like to advise that if you are doing your concrete tank, and then of course you will place that with your floor drain in order to easily drain the water. But I only use the floor drain if I will totally change the water. I mean, I will clean the tank and totally get all the water. But for the daily use or the daily maintenance, if you want to, of course, get some of the water, you have to use the submersible pump instead of opening the floor drain. So this is important in order to prevent the baby catfish from being siphoned in the tube of this floor drain. Of course, we have to also put some floor guard, but then it will prevent the free flow of the water. So you might be tempted to get the floor guard, meaning the strainer, and then flow all the water, and that's very dangerous because you will damage and even hurt your fish. And as you can see here, we are slowly draining all the water by means of this submersible pump, and the fish are already visible, and I am amazed that they are already very big. So given only the 2 weeks, I'm amazed with this growth. And as soon as we can empty this tank, of course, we will again breed and aiming to have more babies so that we can start with the business of, hito fry or hito curry at the farm. I always said that this farm is to be open for the public, where we're gonna serve some dishes out of our produce, the tilapia and the catfish, the native chickens, and even the turkeys. So these are our future plans, and we are slowly developing it. As you can see, we already have developed so much of the facilities, meaning that the boathouse is about to be lighted, and we're fast tracking this, and the surroundings had been filled with filling materials And we are doing another boat house that's bigger than the original boat that we have. So these are the things that we have to accomplish for this year. So all in all, we have gotten almost 1,000, and we have thrown here 1,000 small fry, and we have now harvested almost 1,000. Meaning it's only about 2% mortality. So this is already a milestone. This is a victory already, because this catfish would really have the tendency to eat each other if there is no right intervention. So we will discuss now about the right intervention. The first thing that you have to bear in mind when you are going to care or raise baby catfish is to never put air pump. In your tank, never put air pump or submersible pump for that matter. Just allow them to stay in a still water without the pump, and you will just feed them on a regular basis. And it's also very important that you have to expose them to sunlight, because warm temperature would enhance their capacity or capability of digesting their food. So that would mean that they will grow very fast. And another thing that I can tell you about raising catfish is the regular water change, meaning that your test will be your sense of smell. If you will smell that the water is not anymore good, then immediately, without delay, immediately you have to use your submersible pump, or maybe open the drain pipe and drain the water. And one thing more that's very important, feed them during the night. Why? Because this catfish, given that you have good water quality, they will really become active, especially during the night, and they will start eating each other if they are hungry. We are also feeding during the night. In fact, midnight I can still visit here and feed them. And this is the reason why they grow big without reducing a lot their number, their population. Well, this size of circular tank can raise 2,000 catfish. But in my case, in my experience, it's quite overcrowded when they reach 2 to 3 months. So I just reduce it to 1,000. And look at this. They are already settled here. And in our future videos, maybe 2 or 3 months from now, we're gonna harvest all the catfish that are here. And you will be amazed that they are already big. And one thing more about catfish, you have to take all shooters from the flock, the crowd, because this school of fish can really be devastated if there is one that is growing fast and is starting to eat the smaller ones. So you will be amazed, or you will just be surprised that during the harvest, you will harvest less than the expected because of the cannibalism. And you will see that we have segregated the bigger ones and put them in a separate tank. This is all that we can share. I hope that you are guided with these tips, and I believe that these tips are helpful because I have honed my skills. I have failed many times, and I don't want you to fail because, of course, this entails a big capital, big money, and only to find out that you're a failure. So my intention here is to help you. If you are aiming to have a farm like this for the catfish, you can start small and be able to learn with the tips that I have revealed, to learn the basics and be able to, develop your own system so that you will really become successful. So see you in my next video, and if you are not subscribed to this channel, may I humbly ask you to please subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we are uploading very knowledgeable, very informative videos, and these videos are also very challenging. And I would like to see you in my next upload, only here at Dexter's World.